Did you know that 200,000 people in the U.S. are required to register for sexual offenses adjudicated when they were children? That's more than 20% of all registrants. Here's one such story. Jacob was an 11-year-old when he was tried and sentenced for touching his younger sister's genitals and placed on Michigan's sex offender registry. This prevented him from living with his sister or near any other children. Unable to live with his father due to a divorce, unable to live in the same house as with his little sister, Jacob was placed in a juvenile home and later with a foster family, a pastor and his wife, who helped him to deal with the trauma of growing up on the registry. It's unknown whether Jacob's foster parents were aware that, despite popular thought and widely publicized anecdotal cases, there exists a large amount of empirical evidence showing juveniles have a low risk of reoffending. However, they no doubt told Jacob that repentance and forgiveness are both possible and that no one should be judged for the worst moment of their life. While under juvenile court jurisdiction, Jacob was placed on a non-public registry, but during Jacob's senior year in high school when he turned 18, his status as a person required to register on a sexual offense registry became public, and things became very difficult. School parents tried to get him expelled and raised objections when it was time to walk across the stage at graduation. Enrollment at a local university was no better, as campus police often followed him. Jacob dropped out of college due to harassment. Jacob's father lived and owned a company in Florida, and in 2005 gave Jacob a job. During this time, he fell in love, married, and had a daughter, but alas, this happiness did not last. A divorce settlement awarded Jacob and his ex-wife with joint custody of his daughter. While in Florida, Jacob often ran afoul of residency restrictions that required him to check in with police on a daily basis. It was difficult for Jacob to find a home the police would approve of. At one point, Jacob's home was too close to a school and he had to move. Another time, he failed to register a new address after a period of homelessness and was arrested and convicted of the felony crime of failure to register. 2 years later, at age 26, Jacob completed his 15-year legal obligation in Michigan and was removed from that state's registry. But because the laws in Florida are different, Jacob remains on that state's registry for life. At one point, Jacob's ex-wife came under investigation by Florida's Department of Children's Services for not having electricity in the house. In that case, the court discovered Jacob's felony conviction for failure to register and denied Jacob custody of his daughter, citing Florida's Keeping Children Safe Act. Today, Jacob continues to fight for custody and visitation rights, but cannot afford a lawyer because he's been unable to find a job and because he continues to be defined by an offense he committed as an 11-year-old child. Does this story shock you? There are stories like this all across the United States. Check out the story links for more details. To learn more about laws in a specific state, visit NARSOL's State Law Wiki at the link below. To get involved, visit narsol.org and join, donate, or volunteer. Visit lives.narsol.org to learn more about this video project and how to participate. We make every effort to assure our stories and law references are accurate. However, they should not be considered as legal advice. Laws constantly change. Please consult an attorney to confirm how they apply in your specific situation, and click the like and subscribe buttons to hear more stories about the registry.